Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here's the tenor part for John P. Key's show up on. He'll show up on time. Pre-Vamp. 1, 2, 3, 4. Show up. Show up. Show up. He'll show up on time. Show up. Show up. Show up. He'll show up on time. That was the tenor part. Moving on to the alto part. Alto part. Show up. Show up. Show up. He'll show up on time. Show up. Show up. Show up. He'll show up on time. That was the alto part. Moving on to soprano. Soprano part is show up. Show up. Show up. He'll show up on time. Show up. Show up. Show up. He'll show up on time. Show up. Show up. Show up. He'll show up on time. Show up. Show up. Show up. He'll show up on time. Excuse me for thinking. But soprano's like, he'll show up on time. That's the last ending. The last line. Moving on to the funky / churchy. Start with the tenor. Show up. Ba-da-da. Show up. Show up. Show up. Now moving on to the altos. Now altos. Show up. Show up. Show up. Show up. Moving on to sopranos. Now sopranos. Show up. Show up. Show up. Show up. Show up. That's it. But one more thing, I need to make some clarity back to the pre-vamp. Sopranos. Show up. Show up. Show up. He'll show up. He'll show up on time. Show up. Show up. Show up. He'll show up on time. Moving on to altos. Show up. Show up. Straight. Show up. He'll show up on time. Now tenors. Show up. Show up. This is the tenors. Show up. He'll show up on time. Then after that, just boom, 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 boom. Show up. Still tenors. Show up. Then altos moving on. Show up. Show up. Moving on to sopranos. Show up. Show up. That's it for the show up pre-vamp and the real vamp. Y'all have a nice day. Talk to you later. Be blessed.